You're welcome to this section. We'll be treating web design. For a while now, we've been engaging on digital productivity, and we've been trying to see what we can leverage on the digital space. And we have done a whole lot. Today, we'll be doing web design. Yeah, I'll be uploading this video on the YouTube channel. If should in case you're watching it from the YouTube channel, feel free to uh, subscribe to the channel, watch to the end, and you get blessed. All right, so back to our class. I'll be sharing my screen so that you get to see my screen right away. Yeah, that's my screen. Okay, this is the website, and you can see a picture of me. You can see my picture. You can see my picture, and this is also a website. So before we start, I would want to explain something before we get started. Now, to build a website, you actually require a coding idea. You need to learn how to code before you can build a website, because every website is as a result of some command, some prompt. So programmers or developers rather, they came up with code lines, and it brought about the website you're seeing. Like this very site you are seeing, you might be thinking this is Amazon website. This is a clone site I built. Like I personally uh, developed this as part of my practical because I'm learning web development. So this was something I did. If you can see, this is not live. This is my laptop link. So my laptop is the one hosting this site. Yeah. Then this one is live. You can see you have .com.ng. This one is live. And I built this one without coding language or coding knowledge. I built this one. So we are going to be focusing on how to design website using drag and drop and some other tools, plugin and the rest. We are not going to be learning how to code to design a website. If I'm to code the website, it will take me longer than I did. But I can equally do this within two, let me say 3 to 4 hours. But coding will not permit me to do that because there's a whole lot that has to do with coding. For instance, this is what programmers do. So if you take a look at this, you can see these are series of codes. These are series of code that gave me that Amazon clone site. So this is a structure of the website. This is HTML. This is a structure of the website, and this is the style. This is what gave the website the beautiful styling you are seeing. So imagine if you are to do all this, you are to learn all this before you start building a website. It's not going to be easy because everyone cannot be learning how to design or how to code. Everyone cannot go through the stress of coding. We need people that will do that, and we need to face other things we do. For instance, if you are to go into coding, the time it will take you to learn, to master, and to code, you'll be exhausted and you may not even want to go into that. So that's one of the reasons we are not going to base this class on coding. No, our class is going to be based on how we can use simple drag and drop tools and themes to build beautiful websites. I don't know if anyone is following me. If you're following me, you do let me know. You let me know. So that's what we want to do. And before we start, I would want us to understand two things. There's what we call web address, and there's what we call hosting. Web address is the site or is the link or the address to your website. Just like you can see this website, this is cheapoffers.com.ng. So this is the address to this website. So if you click on this link, it will definitely take you to this site. And that's why you see cases like uh, facebook.com. You see something like facebook.com, and the moment you click on facebook.com, it takes you to Facebook because that's the address to Facebook website or Facebook platform. So every website requires an address for people to get access to. So since we are not coding, for us to host it on our device or any other thing, we'll be needing to learn how to go with one of these things so that we can put our website live and we can do one or two at an instance. For instance, if you want to run Facebook ad, for instance, conversion ad, you don't need to set up such a website or such a landing page by developing or writing code because it may take you time. Though you can do that and get the perfect entries, but then if what you want to do is an overnight work, you don't need to code it except you have a template or a source code that you may want to use. For instance, I just click on this explore cheap offers. Now if I click on it, it's still loading. Hope you can get me. Hope you can hear me. I believe we are all hearing me. There is, you can drop a comment though. Okay, let me drop something on the group. Web design, so that you can drop any message on the comment section. Web design, digital productivity, productivity, activity. All right. So if you want to drop any comment, you can drop it under that. So now look at this. Look at this now. Just look at this now. So imagine if I am to do everything that is here and I decide to go into coding, it's going to stress me. It's definitely going to stress me. And here you can see how it is that this is very possible. I'm trying to see. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to view. I just want to view it. Okay. I even have my smartphone here. Yeah. So you can see how it's optimized to a smartphone. So imagine if I'm to build this and I decide to write codes. It's going to take me time. It's going to take me time. So what I used was what drag and drop tools. I use Teams drag and drop tools, and you can see what is here. So this is not like the codes you can see here that will confuse you. So you may not necessarily learn how to code before you can build a website, but then if you learn how to code, yeah, you can do anything you want. But if you don't learn how to code, you would need some additional assistance to get some things done. And that's what we are going to be learning tonight. And while we do that, I am also going to be teaching us how to use our smartphone to achieve this very feat. I don't know if you can see my phone. Can you all see my phone? This is my phone. If you can see my phone, please let me know in the comment section, please. Because I will be using my phone while we are using laptops, because many persons uh, may not have access to laptop and they may be thinking this is not possible. It is actually very possible, though you have a lot of limitations when you're using smartphone. There's a lot of limitations when you're using smartphone. All right, so now, like I was saying, all right, awesome. Yeah, I had to share my phone so that as I'm using my laptop, I'm also using my phone so that we can get along. Yes. All right. So now I was saying something about a web address and uh a what's it called? A domain. So let's sorry, not domain, hosting. So domain and hosting. So let's try to understand what this means. For some of you, you already know it, but then for the benefit of those who may just be joining us, we need to just understand these things. So the main difference between domain and hosting is that domain is the address, just like I stated earlier. It allows visitor to easily find your website online and access it. While hosting is where the website files are stored. So these website files are stored on the cloud. So we register with hosting company and we are able to store this website and we have address to the website. Anytime the hosting company goes down, it's going to affect this website. Now, for the other website I showed us earlier, that Amazon website, it is hosted on my laptop because I am the one developing it and I have not released it to any external domain. So it's going to be, should I say, yes, it's going to be live, but then until I share the link to you before you can access it. So that's that about domain and hosting. That's just all you need to know about it. Even though I have a detailed course that explains more, but then in this course, we are not trying to see to how we go deeper. We just try to see to how we can leverage on some of these things. And if you need to go more on that, you can just let me know under the comment section or just send me a message. We'll get to see how we can assist ourselves on that. So now you need to buy hosting from different hosting platforms. We have different hosting platforms. We have like Namecheap, uh, Bluehost. We have different ones even in Nigeria, but then uh, there are some hosting in Nigeria that are really giving headache. But then the hosting I'm using currently is Q servers. I'm using Q servers web hosting for this very website. So I'll be sending a video on how to get. Okay, I don't need to even send a video. Let me just get the video now and send to us. There's a video on how to get the Q servers. I think on the YouTube channel. I'll just pick the video and send to us. I'll just send it now. Just give me a few minutes. I'm picking it. All right, I've seen it. So I'll send it right now to the WhatsApp, sorry, the Telegram channel. And if you are viewing it from YouTube, you can just check through the YouTube channel, you'll find the video there. So this part one actually covers that. It covers a lot about domain name and hosting, and also how you can get access to some of this hosting. So I explained practically how to do that on that video. You can watch it. But then one of the platform I'm using is Quick Servers. You can buy cheap hosting as cheap as possible, and you are good to go. So now let's just try something out. Let's try something out. So now, assuming I just want to get a domain now, I hope we are still together. Someone is following me. So if I want to get a domain name, or I want to maybe get a hosting, and I come to this their website, the first thing I need to do is to register an account with them. Yes, is to register an account with them. If you want to register, just visit their site and click to register. Then on the home, you will see that you'll be able to register or search for your domain name. So I just clicked on home. Let me see if it takes me to the home. All right, so I will just come to either this domain here, or I will come to this place. So you can see, okay, this one is okay, it's registered in domain. So if I want to register maybe Oral Edwin, if this is what I want to register, I'll just click on register, click on this. Can you see? So the moment I clicked on it, it took me to, that was because I was already on my dashboard, or my, yeah, my admin or account center. That's why I had to click there before coming to this place. But if it's on your home page and you've not registered any domain, you may see something like this. So all you need to do is just type in the web address you want. This is the web address, and you can see these are the extension. You can see .com, .ng, and their prices varies. So you click on it to see which one is available. Once you click on it, search for it and see if it is available before you can buy. There are people that do this business of buying domain name and selling. You can see this available, so I can choose the amount, or if it's 1 year package, I can choose 1 year package and proceed. So if I choose 1 year package, I'll just come down to the bottom of the listing and click on continue. Hope we are following. Please let me know. Engage under the comment section and let me know if you're following, because this is supposed to be a practical class. So I need to know that you're following. So this is it. So the next thing I will do is I will have to add hosting. a hosting have not been added. So I'll click here to add hosting. I'll click on it. So the moment I click, you can see this starter pack. This starter pack has about 6,000 MB web space. It has about 30,000 MB bandwidth, unlimited email account, unlimited my SQL, then 5 subdomains. You can have 5 subdomains under this starter pack. Here you can have 10 subdomains under this starter pack. That means you can have different websites on just this, on just your hosting, but just that you're going to be dividing a storage. So it's going to affect you if you are working on huge project. So these are different starter pack you can click. So I want to click on this one. So I'll click on this one and add this one. So I just added it. So I'm going to have both the domain name, this is it, then and the starter pack. So if I click on continue now, it will take me to where I will pay. I'm using this website because this is the simplest one I can use for some of you here. There are other websites, there are other hosting plans like Namecheap, Bluehost, Hotjar, and a whole lot. I think Alligator, what's it called? Forgotten that one. So there are a whole lot of them. So you can choose anyone you are comfortable with and you proceed. So if I click on, you can see this is monthly. If I want to do monthly, that's 1,100. So the total I'm going to spend is 1,182. That is for the hosting. So if I want to click maybe annually, 1 year, that's like 11,000. So if I want to add any other thing, I can add them and proceed. But since I don't want to do anything now, I will just I will just terminate it here. So once you click on continue, it will take you to the next page where you are to use your account details to make payment, where you have to use your card details to make payment. So like I said, the video I dropped is a practical one on how to make the payment. So I'm not going to make any payment because I already have a website. So I'm going to close this. So the moment you make your payment, they are going to send you informations to your website. It's going to come into your Gmail or the registered email account where you can access your website. Then after making payment, the next thing is your your C panel. Your C panel is what we call control panel. That is where you are going to be controlling, that's where you are going to be controlling your website. So once you go to your C panel, you will install something and that's where we are going to. So as we are not coding, we are going to use CMS, content management system, such as WordPress. We are going to be using WordPress to build our website. That's what we are going to use. And there are two types of WordPress. We have the WordPress.com and WordPress.org. All we are going to be doing in this class is about WordPress.org. So what I will do is, I told you after getting information about your account, you are going to visit your C panel next. This is our C panel. Please let me know if you are following me and you can hear me. I need to know if you are following me, please. Use the comment section, please. Let me know if you are following me. Is anyone here? Please let me know if you are following. Let me be sure I'm not teaching myself, please. Am I sure if people are here? Hello, my people. Please let me know in the comment section if you are following me, please. Please, oh. All right. Okay, someone is here. All right, thank you. All right. So hope there is no challenge. If there's anything any question, you can also drop on the comment section. I'm going to carry us along. All right, we are following. Thank you so much. All right. So now, once you get your information to your login details, your Gmail account, which I'm going to show you how it will come. No, I don't have to. It's supposed to be my secret information. So Once you get your login details, you definitely see cPanel. You are definitely going to see cPanel login details. You use the user and the password to access it. But using this platform, I'm going to be going through their what's it called? I'm going to go through their account to my cPanel. So if this is the home, how do we access our cPanel from the home? So you can see after making payment for your domain and hosting, it at times it takes up to 24 hours for it to propagate. So it may not work. So you just wait and relax so that it comes up. Once it comes up, the next thing to do is to just come to this place. You see these services. This is my hosting account. This is the Q server. I'm buying the domain and hosting. So I'll come to these services, click on services. Once I click on services, it's going to bring me to where all my services are. And the current service I have with them, I have a hosting and a domain name. So this is the active one. I'm doing it quarterly. So I'm going to click on this. Once I click on this, it will take me to where I'll be able to access my cPanel. You can see log into cPanel. So it is either I log into cPanel here or I'll use the login details sent to my email. So if I click on login cPanels now, it will bring me to this place. This is my cPanel. So this is where it will bring me to. So the moment it brings me here, the next thing I want you to do is to scroll down to where you see something like softaculous. This is the spelling of the softaculous. You can see it here, softaculous. So you scroll down to where you see softaculous. You can see this is softaculous apps installer. Softaculous app installer. So you click on WordPress. So the moment you click on WordPress, you'll be able to proceed with the next line of action. So WordPress is what we want to install, and this is the way we want to go about installing it. So you click on WordPress. Once you click on WordPress, it will take you to where you are to install your WordPress using this Softaculous app installer. So you can see this is our WordPress. This is our WordPress. So if I click on install now, it's going to install it. But before you install, you just come down to this place. You come down to the bottom of the page here and you'll be able to. Now, I already have an account. I wouldn't want to install anything, but I just want to install this one afresh so that you get to see it. So I will remove this website completely now and install it afresh so that we all get to learn everything by uh, the practical approach we'll be using. Hope I'm deactivating the right website. Father Lord. All right, I still have people here. Hope that is the right website. Father Lord, may it be the right website. Awesome. Yes, that's the one I wanted to uninstall. So now, once it brings you to this place, the next thing you have to do is to what? Click on install. So I'll click on this install here. The moment I click on install, it will bring me to this place. This is where I am to select the very website I want to install. For your own, if it is your first time, you may not have this option. You just have that particular website. But because I already created another website for the sake of this class, for a practical class, I had to add this. So I'm going to use this one. This is where I want to install the new website now. This is the new website address. So what I will do is after clicking on it, I'll scroll down. This is where I want to add the admin user. So you can leave admin here, you can use your name or anything you can recall. For security reasons, admin is not always advisable because many hackers hack into accounts easily. But then I can leave it this way. For the password, I'll just use, let me just use digital productivity. Let me just use digitivity. digitivity, digitivity at 2023. Yes. So now this site name, you can edit the site name now or you do it later. Inscription, you can do it now or do it later. So that's that. Then this email, you can leave it this way or you can add any other email that you want to get information to. So that's the admin email. So once that is in place, I'll just scroll down, ensure this place is English. I'll scroll down, don't touch any other thing, just come down to this place and click on install. So click install. So the moment I click on install, it's going to load. It's going to load for some seconds. There are some time, it may take some time to propagate, just give it time. If it takes you time to propagate, just give it time. You can see it's successfully up. This is the main website address and this is the administrative address. You need to understand between these two. This one is where people, once people click on it, they will see your website. And you can see everything is still empty. We have not done anything on the website and it's showing error because I think it's still propagating, it's showing error. Then the next thing is what? The next thing is uh you can see this administrative URL. This is the URL for you, the owner of the website. For you, the owner of the website, this is your website. So this is the website that takes you to the uh, admin panel or the admin dashboard where you can do some adjustment. You work on your website. So that's what takes you there. So how do you get to know this without copying it always? Just know your website URL. Once you know your website URL, every WordPress website has a unique way of accessing their their panel, their admin panel. So once you do it this way, you click on uh, is it forward slash? No, it's not for dash. You click on dash, you click WP admin. Oh, I'm getting it wrong. That's not so. Yes, you just use forward slash, then you type WP, then dash admin. So by the time you do it this way, it will take you to the admin dashboard of the website. It will take you to the admin dashboard of the website. So this is trying to my this is avoiding is trying to uh restrict this because I block access to such URL. So I just clicked on it. Let me see if it will take me to the website. Then let me click on this too. Let me see to take me to the website. Let's see. If you are following me and you are getting something, let me know. If you are grabbing something and you are learning, do let me know, please. I love my class to be very practical. It's still loading. Okay, can you see? This is how the website is currently because nothing is on the website. It's as empty as anything. Then this one is where I will log into the the admin dashboard. Remember, we used admin earlier. We used admin as our password. Then we use digit digitivity at. Okay, these are passwords. So I'll click on remember me so that it will give me access always. I'll click on login. For security reasons, that's why you need your login. You need to log in before you can access it. So you can see this is the where visitors are going to view and it's as empty as anything. And this is our dashboard. This is the admin dashboard. You can see this is how the dashboard looks like. And I'm going to explain everything here. We're going to build a site. If we will not be tired, we may even build a site today. Or lay more foundation on it before we stop the class. So If you are following and there's any question, feel free to always ask. I will be here to attend to it. So now, for those of you that have a smartphone, like I said, we are definitely going to be doing how to use a smartphone to do it. So once we are done understanding everything here, I will guide you with that of the smartphone. First, you need to understand what's here before you can start working on it. So this is our website. This is our admin dashboard. We have successfully logged in into our admin dashboard. And here you can see this is the dashboard and this is where we are. This is where you are going to see insights, information about your site. If there's any update, this is where you are going to see it. Then post. If there's any post on your website, this is where you see all the posts, or you add new posts, or you add categories of your posts or tags. That's just a simple explanation, but I'm going to explain more later. Then media, if you want to add any image or video to your site, you can use here directly, or you can view the one you have here. Then pages. Every website, it's makes up, or should I say, every website is a combination of different pages. Are we still together? Is anyone still following me? Please, oh, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you are following me, hope I'm still recording. Yeah. If you are following me, please let me know. And if it's making sense, let me know. If it's not making sense, let me know. So while you are typing that, so here, every website is a combination of different pages. Just like the website we have here, it's a combination of different pages that gives you a website. And that's why you hear things like home page, about us page, contact us page. Uh, you hear things like sales page, landing page. These are different pages. You can see this is a page, this is a page, this is a page, this is a page, and this is a page. So different pages makes up a website, and that's why we are having what's up there. When you guys are not reacting, nobody's commenting or saying anything, is it that we are not following or we are not hearing me? Let me know, please. Oh, please. All right. So now, still on our dashboard, if there's any comment, is where you are going to see. Then appearance, we are going to see more about this later, but now that's just that. Plugins. This is where our focus is going to be more on this class, appearance and plugins. So let me get started right away so that we understand how to go about this. Plugins are piece of code that have been programmed to help you in some specific function. So we'll be needing uh, plugins to do some of our things. So now while we start, the first thing I want us to do is, if you are starting for the first time, you can just practice a little bit before you can get to be manipulating things. So these are appearance. I'll click on these themes. I'll click on themes. Then I will go into installing a theme for our website. Remember, we are not building, we are not coding. We want to use uh, available themes and the rest. So I'm going to click on new theme, and you need to understand that everything we are going to use here has a free version and paid version. The free version has limitations. The paid versions, they have lots of premium this thing you can access. So we want to install this Astra. So this is the theme we want to install. So a theme is just like a theme is more like a website that has been designed, or a template, just like Canva is. We use Canva to design using template, already made template. That's how theme is. So we are going to use themes to build our website. Remember, I told us we are not going to code anything. We want to learn the simplest way to get it done. We are not coding. So we'll click on this theme, this appearance, click on themes, come here and click on install. We'll click on install. Once you click on install, you give it a few minutes to install. It's still loading. Wait, like seriously, are we here? Is anyone here? Or have we gone to bed? Please, oh, okay. It's done. It's done installing. So we click on activate. So after installing, you click on activate so that it will give a new appearance to your website. So the theme has been added successfully. Let's check our website and see if there is any change. Look at how it is currently. Let's view it and see what happens. Let's view and see what happens. Can you see it? There is a change. There is a change on it already. And under you can see powered by Astra WordPress theme. So now we have installed our theme. The next thing we need to do is to customize our theme. We'll customize our theme so that we'll have a beautiful appearance on our website. So you click on what? Customize. There's a whole lot I'm not trying to go through because if I should go through them, it may complicate things for beginners and it may take us longer time. My battery is already going down. Yeah, it's already going down. I would want to see where I can address a whole lot before proceed. So it's still loading. I clicked, it was after I installed the theme, I clicked on customize. So we are going to be customizing our site right away. So if you look to the left hand side there, you can see site identity. So I'll click on this site identity and see what comes up. Site identity. So we want to add an icon to our site. That's more like a logo, right? So I'll click on select icon. You can see, so it is either you have the logo on your website already or you upload it for the first time. So this is where you upload an icon. So I'm going to click here to see if there's any code, if there's anyone on my this thing I can use. I'm going to look for one and upload. All right, so let's see if there's anyone here. Okay, this is the one I use for the other cheap offer. So once you click on it, you allow it to load. You come to this side. If you type in your alternative text now, if the image doesn't load, this is what is going to appear. So I'll just type logo image or logo. So if this image refuses to load, this is the text that is going to show. Then the title, I can give it a title, like maybe give it a title in such a way that if anybody is searching it, it can rank. So these are some of the search engine optimization, these things. So you can add a caption or you can add a description. And once you are done, you click on OK. So you can see it's trying to grab where my logo will be. So while I'm doing this, if you look to this side, you can see how the icon is changing on my. So just put your eyes here and see what's happening. Can you see? So that's how it's going to appear on our website. So I will click on crop image and it's up. It's already up. If you look here, you can see it's already here. Look at it. The icon is there. So the next thing is to what? Site title and settings. So I'll click on site title and settings. So this is where we are going to give our website name. We are going to title it. I'll click on it. I'll scroll down. I'll scroll down. If you want to increase the size of your logo, this is where you do it. This is where you do it. So I want to come down. You can see this is my blog. So I'm going to change it from my blog to practice web design. So imagine if this is the name of our website. Can you see? Can you see it here? It's changing here. It's changing here. What you have here is logo. So this is changing. Practice web design. You can see it here. And if I write digital productivity, you can see It's already adding here. Are we? Oh my goodness. I'm so shocked that nobody's engaging, nobody's commenting or saying anything. All right, it's fine. So you can see digital productive. That's the name of the site. Remember, we are using a theme and we are trying to customize the theme, but you can still do everything from scratch if you want. But for the sake of this class, we are not going in depth. We're just doing the foundational aspect so that we can get started with some of these things. Later, we understand better. So you can see this is the tagline. The tagline is more like your headline or your motto. I can just type leveraging. While I'm typing, you just look at the screen, you see that something will change. Leveraging the digital space. So let's see if it's going to update. Where is it? It has not been updated. Still loading. Still loading. All right, still loading. Let me see if it's showing somewhere. All right, no problem. You get to see that later. You're going to see that later, but that's just that for now. So now the next thing is our site icon. Site icon. So you can see already have our site icon. So there is no point changing it. Already have our site icon. So no point changing it. So once you are done, always publish. Always publish. So I just published. Let's go to our website and see if there's any change. I'm not sure if anything is going to reflect because, okay, can you see? This is our website. Look at how beautiful the website is. Is anyone following? Are you getting the gist? Is it making sense? So imagine you are getting this thing as easy as this and you are charging 30, 40, 50, 60K for website. Or maybe someone is charging you and you're able to do this. You want to build your own website, portfolio website, you can do this. Any web designer can do any website. So this is how they go about everything. All right, so you can see how the website is beautiful now. Not this is not how everybody does it though. If you either code or use this drag and drop to build your website. You either code or you use drag and drop to build a website. So you can see we have something now. The next thing is just to customize this site. So we are still customizing. Back to this. So I'll click on this to go back. I think it's still loading. Or what's wrong? All right, let's see. Okay, we are back. So the next thing is what? Global. So I'll click on global. On global, you can see typography. This is where you select the default. Why is this thing over clicking now? Sorry, let me just take this thing back. Okay, these are global. This typography. So if you click on typography, you are going to select things like your font, the size. If you want to customize it in such a way that, okay, I'm using the one from the team, so let me just leave that for now. Global, you can see colors, buttons, scroll top. This is where you edit some of these things. You get, so header builder. Header is more like the head part of the website. You can see if you take a look at this site identity now, you can see it here. If I bring it to the center now, it will come to the center. So this primary menu is at the right hand side. That's why you can see that these menus are arranged at the right hand side. If I alter this now and I decide to just bring this to the center now, you discover that this identity here will change. The identity and logo will come to the middle, and it's going to contradict this. uh can you see? It's going to affect the arrangement of the menus. So this is what happens on the header section. This is the header section. We just control how this section will be arranged. So that's that. You can explore more, and with other videos that I'll be sending, to get deeper understanding of how most of these things work. So the footer section too, the other ones, just ignore every other thing here. The filter section is the bottom of the website. You can see this copyright. Look at it here. This is it. This is a copyright message. This is what you can see here. So I can decide to rearrange this now. If I rearrange it now, it's going to change location. If I bring it here, it's going to change location. So once you are done with everything, you are settled, you can just click on publish as usual. Okay, I see a few persons here. All right, so once you click on publish, you just go back. You go back. Okay, for now, I am done with whatever it is I want to do here because I already have a theme. So what I want to do is I'll close this so that it will take me back to the admin dashboard. So now the next thing I want to do now, I want to go to, uh, I will scroll down and go to these settings. I'll click on these settings. Once I click on these settings, there is what I want to show you. So you can change the website title here, you can check the tagline, but please don't touch any other thing here. Don't touch any other thing here. Please leave it the way it is. Leave it the way it is. Then you can change the time format and date format. The next thing here is writing. On the writing, you can, let's see what the writing gives us. Avoid it, don't touch anything here, except you have an idea of what you are doing. Don't touch anything. Then reading, let's look at reading. Here you can just choose how a static page will appear. So if people visit your website, this is going to be your home page. This is what is showing on my home page. If I want my blog post to show, this is where I will change it. I will change it to my blog post. But if I want a static page, I'll just use home. So currently we're on home and it's static. That's why you can see that this is showing on our website. So the next thing here, you can choose the number of posts that will appear if you are showing your post. After that, you can click on save changes. But if you don't want to do anything, you can just leave the default one here. Then the next thing is discussion. So on our discussion, let's see, you can just check these things and see the ones that are relevant and just work with them. But I'm not doing anything because I don't want to do anything there. So the next thing is media. You can click on media here and you can adjust the size of your media the way you want, but I'm not doing anything. What I want you to pay attention to is permalinks. Permalinks, this is very important and very necessary. Now, if you click on perma, you can see my website name is showing some nonsense link. You can see it's going to show some heavy links, but I want people to view my site based on the name of the post. So I'll click on post name. I'll come to post name here and click on save changes. So the moment I click on save changes, you can visit any of my website page by adding the name of the post or page on it. Like this one, I'll just use the the website domain name and add home. It will take me to the home page. So that's the function of this permalink, so that you don't copy jargons, copy a lot of links and share to people. So that's that. The next thing is what plugins. But then before plugins, I want us to install something first. So this on this appearance, I will still click on customize. Let me see. There's something I want us to do. Hope it will not take me to that other customization. All right, no, this is not what I want. Let's go back. All right, so still on this, you come to this Astra. After installing Astra, you click on Astra, you click on Astra dashboard. So we just click on Astra dashboard. What we want to do is we want to come to install a template. So you come to this starter template and click on install. So you click on this install, it will install, it will start installing. So it's installing now. Hope we are still together. And okay, you can still watch the video later though. You can see it has been activated. So this template now is what we want to choose to build our website. That's what we are going to choose. So you can see it's still loading. It's still loading. So you just give it time to load. Okay, you can see. So the next thing I want you to do is install this Elementor. If it takes you to this place, install it. But if it doesn't take you to this place, we can install it later through the plugin section. But since we are giving access to Elementor here to install, we'll click on Elementor. So Elementor is like a builder. So Elementor will help you to build anything. Everything you see me do on this site is with the help of Elementor. Elementor. So that's what we'll be using to build this website. So it's still loading. It's still loading. So you can see these are different themes. These are different themes or different templates. So I'm going to pick one of the templates here and install. Believe me, there are different templates here. You can choose the one that fits your business by searching. So it is either you buy templates or you install free templates to use. Free templates has a lot of limitations. Amazing ones are not free. It's only these limited ones that are free. But I have a package. If you join my accountability and support group, you have access to lots of them for free. I have them and even the Elementor Pro. This one here is the free version and it has a lot of limitation. It's the Elementor Pro I'm using on this site and a premium template that I'm using here. So that's that. So I will install a template now. I will install this template. This is an e-commerce store. I'll click on this and I'll install this one so that we can start designing. So the moment I click on it, you can see it's asking me for site logo. So you can click here and add your website logo to it. Hope someone is following me. Hope someone is following me. Oh, all right. It's still loading. Let's allow it to load. So here I can decide to choose the logo here. Click on upload. On my library, I already have a logo there. So I'm going to click on this and install it. I'll select it. You can see this is a new website now. You can see this is a logo. You can see the logo here. So now I can decide to reduce it. I can decide to reduce it this way. Can you see? The logo has reduced on the left hand side. It has reduced. So I will come down and click on continue. Then I'll select the color of my site. I can select any color here. I can choose this one. Once I click on it, you see different things will start to uh, be taking effect on the site here. So I'll just come, that's my font though, but I'll use the default one. Then I'll come to this place and select the font I want to use, click on continue. Then here you can see they want to know about you. You can write your name here, your email here. If you want to add it, you can add your email here. Who are you? Beginner, intermediate, expert. If you're a beginner, you add it. If you're an expert, you add it. I am building a website for myself or for my client. Do you want to receive? I don't want to receive. Then here, you have to click on this thing so that it will import all the necessary customization, widget, required plugin, content from that website so that you can customize it to fit into what you want. Remember, we're using theirs as a guide, so we are going to import everything they have. So I'll click on submit and build my website. So within a minute or few minutes, this thing will be done with and our website will take a total new shape. So let's click on this and see if anything is going to happen to the site. Let's see if anything is going to happen to this site. This is still loading. This is still loading. But are we together? Are we following? My people, are we following? This is still loading. All right, it's 11% currently. Just give it time to load. Just few minutes. Allow it to load. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why is it taking time? Is it my network? Oh, my battery is going down so speedily. It's because I connected my phone's cord because I wanted to display my phone so that you could see. So it's draining my battery. All right. I may have to deactivate my phone. It's draining this laptop so fast and there's no light. All right. This is still loading. Okay. It's taking a new shape gradually. Let me see if it's done. Uh-uh. Okay. It's done. Could not install this plugin. Why? All right, let me click here. Let's try again. If it takes time again, I'll just stop. I'll just continue. All right. Okay, still loading. Okay, it's working now and it's activating everything now. 21%. Why is this thing going back now? I thought I saw 21. Okay, all right. This is what we'll do. We'll just continue later. We'll stop here and we'll continue later because my battery is already down. If I should allow this, it will really drain it down. So please, we'll continue later. I'll share the video. If you need to watch the video again, I'll share the video. Then if you're watching this video on YouTube, just let me know under the comment section, or I'll even drop the video under the comment section so that you can get access to.